Donna, wonderful to see you again. Welcome to Joburg today. I was so excited to hear about your involvement at the Seed Academy. And we want to talk about entrepreneurship, the state of entrepreneurship. Tell us more about the important survey that your organization conducted recently.
Well, we're in our third year of conducting the survey. We've had unbelievable success with it. It has been growing each year. Last year we had 1,500 entrepreneurs partake in the survey. We're looking to get participation of 3,000 to 5,000 entrepreneurs this year. And really why we do this survey is we want to get a snapshot picture of the state of entrepreneurship in South Africa. Really going to entrepreneurs themselves, understanding their challenges, understanding, how they're building their business, how successful they're being. And based on that, we use the findings as a basis to lobby the ecosystem, to really talk to key influencers about how we can enhance entrepreneurship in South Africa.
I had a look at the survey and it was quite intense in terms of the depth of what has come through. But if you have to talk about the findings as a snapshot, as you said, how does that snapshot look in terms of the state of entrepreneurship in South Africa?
Well, in our 2016 findings that were not much different to 2015, unfortunately, is that we found that entrepreneurs are incredibly resistant. More resilient than resistant, but they are funding themselves, they are working from home, they have key challenges in terms of accessing finance, accessing customers. The minority are women. We found that only 1 in 3 entrepreneurs is women. We are finding that opportunity is driving entrepreneurs more than not having a job. And that is a very, very significant finding. The reason being because a lot of initiatives in South Africa focus on, helping the unemployed, the jobless, to create businesses. But most entrepreneurs who are successful identify a key gap in their community, in the business world, and are building businesses around that. Another key finding, which is also very significant, is that successful entrepreneurs have prior work experience, and the majority of them have a post-matric qualification.
What would you say is the best place to start for an entrepreneur, for someone who wants to be an entrepreneur?
So in my mind, it should start in schools, is that we should be teaching an entrepreneurial mindset in schools. The key thing about entrepreneurs is you don't just say, oh, here business world, here I am, here's my business, and you kind of fly off to the stars having a successful business. And often what, I believe we're not allowing is people to fail fast. And if you look at all the great entrepreneurs, the Steve Jobs, the Bill Gates, you could name a number of them, they weren't successful right at the beginning. They had to learn and they had to fail fast, and and that's a very important thing. So I think if we started at a school level, it's going to be really beneficial later on for entrepreneurs.
So we've got to inculcate this culture of wanting to develop entrepreneurs.
Exactly, and to understand
or to develop creators.
Yes, innovators, yes. Creators, disruptors. That's really what we need, and it needs a very different mindset.
You mentioned that 1 in 3 women are entrepreneurs. Why is that?
I think that women face a number of psychosocial issues, and the majority of programs out there for the development of entrepreneurs don't focus on the unique and specific needs of women. So for example, we have a program called Accelerate Her, which is a 30-day acceleration program focused just on women. We're currently conducting one in Ekurhuleni. We have 25 entrepreneurs, and it's really just positioned to deal with their unique challenges, as well as having fantastic woman mentors, successful entrepreneurs who are women and who can be an unbelievable role model to them.
Sounds very exciting. Tell us which sectors in South Africa is really flourishing when it comes to entrepreneurship.
From our survey in 2016, we found that there's a lot of entrepreneurs in the ICT sector. There's a lot in the creative. There's a few in the manufacturing, but not many at all. Strong focus on community and social services.
Interesting. Funding is always a challenge, I'm assuming, for entrepreneurs. Why is that? Is it necessary to have access to funding?
So look, there are two schools. There's a school that says entrepreneurs need funding because it's their oxygen, and without it they cannot survive. I come from a strong marketing background, and I really focus on our entrepreneurs learning effectively how to market, how to do business development, and how to sell. Because invariably, if you can do that well, you can get customers. And if you have a very compelling value proposition, your market is going to want to buy you.
Yeah.
But very importantly, is that what we find with entrepreneurs is that they are not funding ready. What do we mean by that? If they do approach the IDCs, the CFAs, the CEDAs, any other kind of DFIs, they're not even considered. And the reason being is that they haven't put their financials together effectively, they don't understand their business proposition effectively, and the net result is they're not even on the radar screen of the people who could potentially get them funding. So a key focus of what we do at Seed Academy is really help entrepreneurs become funding ready.